Um, I would say I'm quite a person one because I usually suffer lots from criticism and complaints, and I just got used to and got over them. Sometimes I feel quite stressful to be a very calm and patient one, but most of the times I feel very achieved because when you can overcome those fear of rejection or criticism, you just get over yourself, and I think that's good.
Are you more patient now than when you were a child?
Of course, I am. I would say when I was a child, I would not be as much patient as I am right now. Because at that time, I used to be a very active guy and I could not wait for anything to come because I just want to rush things. But nowadays, when things are better, when the older I grow, the more I understand about life, that everything takes time. So, for example, when I want to achieve a higher score in IELTS, I would practice until I get there, no matter how much time I have to spend on. And I think that partly contributes to my partly success, temporary success.
Does your job require you to be patient?
At the moment, I'm teaching, so as a teacher, I really need to be patient with my kids and my students because they sometimes they don't get my lessons very quickly, and sometimes it's hard for them to digest the knowledge. So I have to explain for them many things, and most of the times it comes twice or three times. So I think, as an example, I used to teach a kid, and it was very hard for him to pronounce English correctly because he was so obsessed with Vietnamese accents. So I really had to try hard that time. So after that experience, I really think sometimes we need time to yield good results.
How do you feel when you have to do something for a long time?
I feel bad, actually. To be honest, I don't like things to come too slowly. But after all those experience, I just realized that sometimes it's not what we can control. So I learned to be more, to live with it and to be more peaceful with the pace of life and a career path. um, because that's the only thing we could manage, not the things that come to us, but our attitude towards the things. For example, when I study for retaking IELTS speaking exam, I really had to try a lot, spend lots of time per day, hours of practicing skills without noticing any noticeable changes. So after the experience, I really learned that the only thing you can do is to try your best and to stay calm no matter what.
How do you manage stress when things take too long?
It's very tricky for me to live under stress when waiting for the results to come, especially when it comes to a career path. It's a very slow way for us to go on. And for example, whenever I feel stressful, I usually just take a break and have a deep breath and just go for a walk and sometimes even sleeping. which can relax my mind and slow me down with my own thoughts. And I think that's really helpful whenever you chase a long-term goal. You really need to settle down your thinking and just stay calm, no matter what.
Why do you think patience is important in teaching?
Because teaching requires lots of explanation, eliciting, and understanding. You have to understand your students and give them what they need, not what you have. So, for example, when teaching, I usually ask students beforehand what they are facing, what are their strengths and weaknesses, and they often give me more details and information that is really helpful for the lessons planning, and also for for me to get to know my students more. um, so in that case, I really think being patient is a must and it's mandatory for pedagogy.
How has your understanding of time changed as you age?
The older I get, the more I'm concerned about time consuming. Because I used to spend lots of time uselessly on the things that don't really matter, and they really wasted my energy and my focus on other things that are really important to me. For example, I wasted my youth, I could say, on traveling a lot. When traveling can be a good thing if you make use of that, but for me, I just travel for photos, for flexing with my friends, and just to something for me to brag about. And I really regretted that amount of time and money I spent on it. I would rather spend them on investing on something that I can learn and later on, which is good for my future, my career path. And after that experience, I really value time right now, especially when I'm getting older. I'm over 30 now, so the clock is ticking, and I really acknowledge that.
Why do you feel bad about slow progress in tasks?
As a human, we always want to achieve things as fast as possible. So whenever we put all our effort on something, we really want it to yield results as soon as possible. And sometimes waiting is quite rough, and it's very harsh for me to really be patient, especially when we have some complex inferiority. It's really stressful to compare yourself with the others. And on this modern day, when we are surrounded by social media and other platform informations on the internet, we always try to have the comparison between our backstage to the others headline. So yeah, even acknowledging that, I still feel sometimes left behind, and I just really want to rush things, which is not not possible, I think. But yeah, that's how I feel sometimes.